environmental sciences. Yeah. So we study the earth, and also we study the surrounding environment. Yeah. And we study them as a system. Right. So what I will do essentially is to first give you a brief of why we don't only study earth science, why we don't only study environmental science, why this model has come up, yeah, of studying earth and environmental science together. Yeah, then I will take you through very briefly about the department, and then we can talk about the career opportunities and all. Yeah? Does it sound good? Okay. Alright, so there was a very nice paper actually came in 1926, and it actually talked about in last 3 centuries what are the major concerns that our society should have. Yeah? And I want you to think about them. I will read it for you, and please think about them. So the human population have grown tenfold. Yeah? Especially in countries like India or China, there is population burst. Yeah? 30 to 35% of the planet's surface is already being exploited by humans. Yeah? So we are cutting jungles, yeah? And replacing them with concrete jungles, yeah? So new cities coming up everywhere around the world. Yeah? More than half of the all accessible fresh water is used by mankind. Yeah? Although water is recyclable, but then if that proper management is not done, we are going to be soon running away from all the water that we can drink or cook with. Yeah? The energy use has grown 16-fold during 20th century. 16-fold. Yeah? Nowadays we all need an AC, air conditioner, we all need a car, have a bit of a comfort in our life, we all need them. Yeah? In our underdeveloped countries it is maybe a little bit less, but in the developed countries, or in our developing countries it is maybe a little bit less, but in the developed countries, for example, Europe or America, everyone has a car. Their houses needs to be heated. Yeah, it's a lot of energy that you need to consume. Yeah, and of course, what it has also caused essentially is huge impact on our environment, both in terms of emitting greenhouse gases, for example, carbon dioxide and methane, and also other poisonous gases, for example, like nitric oxide. Yeah. So the environment. So we are in a situation where the resources are being limited. Yeah. The environment is getting polluted, and the population is growing. Yeah. So all three of them needs to be balanced. Yeah. All three of them needs to be balanced. We cannot stop the growth. And as a product, as a byproduct of the growth, it essentially comes up with all these environmental hazards that you can think of. Yeah? And that essentially needs to be managed, and that management skill has a very nice term which we call as sustainable development. Yeah? We need to develop ourselves, but the development has to be sustainable. And that's why we don't essentially isolate ourselves just by studying the earth. We also study earth as a system together with its environment. Yeah, that's why in earlier days there used to be only Department of Earth Sciences, yeah, or Department of Environment. There was no Department of Environmental Sciences. People who were physicists or chemists or biologists, they used to study environment as their research topic. Yeah, but nowadays, thinking about the importance of how these systems are integrated and how they should be studied together, this new concept of earth and environmental science have started to surface all over the world, and also India is taking serious steps around it. Yeah. Okay. So essentially, earth system science has many components. Yeah. For example, there are geologists who study Earth's surface and its interior. Yeah. People do study climate variability and change. People do study weather, carbon cycle and ecosystem, atmospheric composition, weather, weather and energy cycle. Yeah, all of them together, and they are very much overlapped with each other. Yeah, you can't think of one subject just leaving the other subject alone. Yeah, so they are much overlapped together. All of them together essentially builds up the Earth system science. Yeah. So Earth system science provides a physical basis for the understanding of the world in which we live and upon which humankind seeks to achieve sustainability. Alright, so with that vision, this is the vision of our department, essentially graduate well-rounded scientists who comprehend multiple facets and relationships between Earth and environmental system. Yeah. So what it means, if you are interested in physics, if you are interested in chemistry, mathematics, biology, it doesn't matter. You have something to do in Earth and environmental science. Yeah. You have scope to do. You can find a topic interesting in the arena of Earth and environmental science, whatever your interest is. Yeah, you can find an application. It gives students to participate in scientific and technological advancements across various disciplines while minimizing the damage and distress to Earth and environmental system. Yeah. So you cannot live without the technological achievements. Yeah? You have to progress yourself. You have to progress as mankind, as a country, yeah, maybe as a city. You can think of any scale. You have to develop yourself, you have to trust on the technological advancement. But then you have to also think about how you can minimize the damage and distress on the Earth and the environment. Yeah. And third is develop beneficial relationship with government organizations, industries and educational institutes to give approaches to solve Earth and environmental problems of various intensities. Yeah. You cannot, now today's success mantra is you cannot work alone. Yeah. Those days are gone when one particular scientist could sit in his own lab, and do research and do path-breaking research. Those days are really, really gone. You have to do your research which is multidisciplinary. Yeah. And you have to talk to people, you have to work with people. Yeah. That is the key. If you want to progress, you have to progress together. Yeah. So it's important that you build up as a department, a good relationship, a good working relationship with other, entities. For example, industry, government, and other educational institutes. Yeah. Okay. So it's not only us. There are other departments in India who has also adopted this model of studying Earth and environment as a system. For example, University of Hyderabad, us, IISER Pune, IIT Bhubaneswar, IIT Kanpur. These are few of the examples where Earth and environment is studied as a system. Yeah. Of course, there are traditional geology, geophysics, earth science departments. There are plenty of them. I studied in one of them. I was not fortunate enough to study in one of the institutes where things are taught in the system, but then an isolated, I was a geology student in an isolated department. But then nowadays the model has changed and all these institutes provide degree, provide education, Earth as a system science. Okay, let's talk about the resources. Either you have to grow or you have to dig. That's the thing, yeah? So anything that you want to use, you have to grow or you have to dig. So if you want to grow, what do you need? You need soil, right? You need water. What else you need? You need air. Yeah? Yeah, maybe fertilizers. Yeah, that's all. Right? Then you can grow any stuff you want to. Right? So soil. Who studies soil? Us. Who studies water? Us. Who studies air as such, environment, that is also us. Yeah. So if you want to grow anything, you have to study earth and environmental sciences. Yeah. It's not that simple, but there is an aspect of, if you want to do good cultivation, yeah, you need to know about the quality of your soil, right? And the type of water, the irrigation system, yeah. And dig, yeah, that's more for the geologist. Dig means you have to mine, right? So for example, iron, can you think your life without iron? Yeah? No. You can't think of your life without iron. So where iron comes from? From iron ore. Yeah? So you need a geologist to find the iron ore and to exploit the iron ore, right? Can you think your life without coal? Maybe you say, yes, I don't fire coal at my domestic houses, yeah? But then all the electricity that comes from, yeah, most of them, at least in India, comes from the coal-fired power stations. Yeah? So if India would have not been as privileged with coal like many other countries, we would not have had that luxury of having so much electricity and everything, yeah? So you can't think of your life without coal either. Yeah, the industrial revolution, if you think about it, essentially came at a point when people essentially could commercially use coal. Yeah, the point when they could actually use coal commercially, industrial revolution came. Yeah, of course petroleum. Yeah, oil and natural gas. Can you live without them? No. It's quite. Evident that you can't live without them. And in all these industries, you need to have a good understanding of earth science, yeah? And environmental science, of course. And particularly this industry, it's my favorite because I work there, as you all know. Other than petroleum, around 10,000 different products are extracted from crude oil, including plastic. Yeah? We want to be plastic free, but can we really be? I mean, plastic is used everywhere, right? So we are heavily dependent on the resources. Yeah, we need our life to sustain on resources, and resources either you dig or you grow, and in both cases you need to have good understanding of earth and environmental sciences. Yeah, of course, if you think about energy, yeah, for the next, this is from 1981 to 2006. These are all. You can see hydroelectricity. Maybe there you don't need so much of. Yeah, you still need to know about your river. Other than that, or maybe nuclear doesn't need so much of understanding of earth science. But rest of it, yeah, you are heavily dependent on earth science. And the renewable resources has not taken a place to actually complement the use of fossil fuels. Yeah. So we still need to depend on them for at least next 50 years maybe, yeah? Okay, together, as you burn your fossil fuel, of course, it comes along with your emissions, yeah? All your greenhouse gases are constantly being emitted either by your car or the industry, and these are the different countries which participate in the total carbon dioxide budget, yeah? Which is not good. India is not doing good either, 6%, yeah? Of the total budget. We need to minimize that. Of course, water, we have talked about it. Water resource management is one of the vital theme of earth and environmental sciences. Yeah? So, we are heavily dependent on resources, and this is a nice chart which actually talks about what are the different resources we have used throughout history. Yeah? Sometimes knowingly, sometimes, not having so much scientific knowledge. Okay, so we are in a system, we need water, we need climate, we are heavily dependent on plants and other life, energy, food, and the aspect of environment comes into play. And everywhere you kind of need the knowledge of understanding earth and environment. Yeah? Okay, of course about the hazard, that the natural hazards that comes, you can build up a very nice and beautiful city that can just get destroyed, by an earthquake. Yeah? So you need to know about them to have a proper mitigation plan. Yeah, tsunami, flood, everywhere. Volcano. volcanic eruptions. Okay. So preparedness and mitigation from natural disasters. Yeah. And of course you want to breathe fresh air. Yeah. Right? And you want to appreciate the beauty of the mother nature. Alright. So let's talk about the department very briefly. So we have around 10 permanent faculties, 2 adjunct faculties, 2 postdoctoral fellows, and we have now we have grown around 22 PhD students. So you can either do it's not very different from any other department. So you can do a major, you can choose ES to be a minor. We did not start very long. So our first batch is on its 5th year. Yeah. So these are the different courses that we offer. These are the mandatory courses, and if you have time to look through them, you will see many of them comes from the earth science, and many of them comes from the earth and environmental science, and you also have courses which actually can make a bridge between two. Yeah. So you have a series of well-planned mandatory courses, and of course a number of electives that you can choose from. Yeah, both from earth and environmental sciences. And of course we don't only sit in the class. Both as earth scientists and environmentalists, we go out and we collect data from the field. Yeah, this is the most fun part of studying earth and environment. Yeah. And we are equipped with all sorts of modern facilities right now. So either it is available in our department, or in India, in other departments as well, we can do analysis if we need to. Yeah. But we are equipped with all sorts of modern equipments that is necessary for your research. Yeah. Okay. They have the responsibility to teach your to teach you earth and environmental sciences. Maybe you know few of them. You know me. Yeah. Ramya heads our department. Yeah. Pankaj, Arundhati, Satinder, Pritam. So Pankaj essentially is a climate scientist. Ramya is also an environmental scientist. Myself, Arundhati, Pritam, we come from the earth science department. Satinder somewhere in between, earth and environment. So he builds the bridge. Dhanya works on carbon greenhouse gases. Gaurav works on river. Ashish works on geochemistry, which is environmental geochemistry. Sanjeev works on computer modeling. Riya, who has recently joined us as well, works on economic geology, more on core geology and stuff. Okay, so we have also different research groups: aerosol characterization and receptor modeling group, climate and glacier modeling group. Then we have marine and terrestrial isotope biogeochemistry group, thermochronology and crustal dynamics lab, structural and petroleum geology lab that I work, fluvial geomorphology lab, geostatistics lab, greenhouse gas modeling and application group. So these are the these are the working groups that we have. Now let's talk about what you can do essentially. Can we just switch this one off? And your working profile in these 3 categories. Yeah. In academia, of course, you can teach, you can do research. Yeah. On varied topics of earth and environment. In the industry though, it has a huge application. I mean, we really struggle to find good PhD students, simply because most of them get absorbed, after their masters to an industry with a highly paid jobs. Yeah. So what essentially happens, the industries that you can choose, there is no job. So industry you can choose essentially, of course, hydrocarbon. So that is the oil and gas industry. Yeah. You can of course go to a mine, so mining industry. You can can also choose yourself to all the and also for example, if you think about the government jobs, you can go to GSI, Geological Survey of India. You can go to ISRO. Yeah. So the space research also has a lot of applications of Earth and environmental sciences, simply because you learn your planet Earth and then you use your Earth as an analog to understand the extraterrestrial bodies, yeah, other planets or whatever. Yeah. You can of course work in the government. So for example, you have DGH, Director General Hydrocarbon, Ministry of Earth Sciences. Yeah. We have our own ministry. There is no ministry for physics. Okay, so you can choose a government job. Yeah. And if you want to become a seriously environment practitioner, yeah, of course you have different environmental agencies, yeah. So for example, you have Greenpeace, yeah. Greenpeace you have all heard of, yeah. You have heard of Greenpeace or not? So different environmental agencies, and of course, you know, nowadays environment gets a real good focus. For example, for all the governments, yeah, they have separate funds for doing environmental